Alright, so how many of you have discovered new artists from pirating? Yeah, I thought so. I found plenty myself. But let me first give you a background on piracy. Well, it all started in 1992, and that's when it first started to emerge. And it was circulated throughout the music community. And it was slow, but over the years, many users started to pick up. And now fast forward to today, there's just many, just problems with piracy. Now that piracy that's full speed, it has caused the music industry to lose roughly $5 billion a year. Now this company makes $56 billion a year, so when I'm trying to downsize $56 billion and $5 billion. $5 billion is nothing but just extra pocket change for the record industry. So according to the Record Industry Association of America, which is also the RIAA, an estimated 35% of music CDs in 2006 were pirated. So let me give you some reasons why everyone should download it. First of all, there's no way in hell I'm paying $15 for a single CD. I mean, prices are outrageous nowadays, and you can just pretty much get everything online. Another thing is also you can find new artists, just like what I stated in my question earlier. I've found probably 20, 30 new artists, within probably the past 2-3 weeks easily. How many people here have iPods? Yeah, so you guys paid $300-400 for an iPod, and then you're gonna spend an extra $1,000 just to fill it up on iTunes. I mean, that $1,000 can go elsewhere, and you can still download music for free, load it up on your iPod. Same thing. Another reason why I support piracy is because of artists, and just like a rapper like Kanye West flashing up blings. I mean, it's kind of childish and stupid when they're just rubbing in your face how much money they have. So recently, he joked that people should stop downloading his music, that way he can add a second swimming pool in his backyard. So thank you, Kanye West. I'm going to start downloading music again. Here's an article from Billboard.
Very small font. Why don't you summarize?
Anyways, the title says the game was #1 on the Billboard 200, and this was the big thing for the game since he had the problem with his prior record label, and basically he disclosed that he leaked his new album to the public, so that way everyone can get like a taste of how it's like before they go out and buy the CDs. So this brings me to my next point. Industry is ripping you off selling CDs for a high price when there's only a few good tracks. I mean, again, like a lot of artists like the game, you appreciate when you download their music. That way you know how it is, and you can decide for yourself if you want to buy it or not. Artists don't make money off CDs. They make more than money off revenues from concerts and promotional items. So to bring this back to the local area, you got emerging artists, from Portland that are trying to make it big. But a lot of the smaller bands, they appreciate it when you download their music too, because this creates some sort of fan base for them. I mean, not only Portland, but also around in the nation. Here I have this is a list compiled by RateYourMusic.com, and it's basically the top 50 artists from Portland, Oregon, and some of them are well known on here. You've got Everclear somewhere, but the latest band to make it big is Decemberists. They created their fan base around the national level, and now they're on tour, and I believe they're somewhere in Iowa right now. So here's my last reason why everyone should download music. Now, the industry is trying to tell you not to download music, but how are you going to enforce the law when you got the highest CEO of Warner Music, Edgar Brockman? He admitted that his kids are downloading music off his own computer at home. So good luck with that. So in my last speech, I talked to you about the RIAA, how they were the governing bodies that protect their clients' property. And my last point is, I'll tell you why the RIAA sucks. Just like Microsoft, without a monopoly, they will lose the ultimate control. The RIAA is the only competitor competitor in this market. They are the dominating powerhouse, so they get to control all the prices of CDs. And again, lately, prices of CDs has gone up. And yeah, I remember like, a few years ago, CDs were like 11, 12 bucks, and they were just hitting 13, 14s, or 15s, and that's kind of ridiculous. A lot of people here listen to radios. All right. So the RIA controls the royalty fees for radio stations. Now, royalty fees are fees paid by the radio station for each tracks that are played. And I mean, a lot of radio stations are fading out nowadays, and this is because the RIA is planning to push the royalty fees up by from 300 to 1,200% in the next 5 years.
Cool.
So sooner or later, you'll probably see like 2 or 3 dismissals from Portland. So to summarize everything I've talked to you about today, the industry, first of all, is ripping money off of you, selling CDs for a high price. The RIA is just screwing you over, and they're killing both their clients and their record label. So, I mean, if you look at it this way, it's like a huge civil war within the industry. I mean, you would think that these two are working together to create revenue for one another, but it's a whole other thing. Lastly, I benefit from it, and so should you. Pirating is like a trend now. It's just a lifestyle, I guess. So a lot of people are catching on to it, and keep on down, because with the RIA power, I mean, music isn't just music anymore, but instead a huge money magnet that heads over to the CEO and the RIA office and the industry. So artists is pretty much getting nothing. So if you do download music and you like the artist, go out and purchase your CD of your favorite artist at local music stores like Music Millennium, and avoid big box stores like Target, Walmart, and all that good stuff. Thanks.